Russian President Vladimir Putin met with Yevgeny Prigozhin and other Wagner commanders in the days after their aborted June 24th mutiny, the Kremlin revealed on Monday. The 3-hour meeting took place at the Kremlin on June 29 and also involved commanders from the military company Prigozhin founded, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said. Wagner mercenaries have fought alongside Russian troops in Ukraine. Prigozhin had a long-simmering feud with Russia's top military brass, which on June 24 culminated in an armed mutiny in which he led his fighters into Russia. Prigozhin ended the mutiny after a deal was brokered for him to be exiled to Belarus. The confirmation of a face-to-face meeting with Putin, who branded Prigozhin as a backstabbing traitor, adds a new twist to the uncertainties surrounding the mercenary chief, whose fate and whereabouts have been unknown since the abortive mutiny. The rebellion severely weakened Putin's authority. Peskov said that during the June 29 meeting, Putin offered an assessment of Wagner's actions on the battlefield in Ukraine and of the events of June 24. The president also listened to the explanations of the commanders and offered them options for further employment and further use in combat, the Kremlin spokesman said. The commanders themselves presented their version of what happened. They underscored that they are staunch supporters and soldiers of the head of state and the commander-in-chief, and also said that they are ready to continue to fight for their homeland, Peskov said. A total of 35 people took part in the meeting, including Wagner commanders and the leadership of the company, namely Prigozhin himself, Peskov added. Also on Monday, Russia's defense ministry published a video featuring the country's military chief, the first time General Valery Gerasimov was shown since the rebellion aimed to oust him. During last month's revolt, Prigozhin repeatedly denounced Gerasimov, who serves as chief of the general staff of the Russian armed forces, and defense minister Sergei Shoigu for failing to provide his fighters in Ukraine with ammunition. The recent updates appear to be an attempt by Moscow to take control of the narrative after a turbulent period. Meanwhile, a Russian airstrike on a school in southern Ukraine killed 4 adults as people gathered to receive humanitarian aid, the governor of Ukraine's Zaporizhia region said on Monday, branding the incident a war crime. 3 women and a man, all in their 40s, died in Sunday's attack in the town of Orikhiv, Governor Yuri Malashko said. In March, the International Criminal Court issued an arrest warrant for Russian President Vladimir Putin for war crimes, accusing him of personal responsibility for the abduction of children from Ukraine. Broad investigations are also underway in Ukraine, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Poland. The International Center for the Prosecution of the Crime of Aggression against Ukraine, located in The Hague, is helping with those investigations. Zaporizhia province is home to Europe's largest nuclear plant, which Russian forces seized early in the war, and is one of the 4 regions of Ukraine that Putin illegally annexed last year.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.